What up, broskies? It's time for another viewer gameplay analysis. This one brought to us by Super CJ. Super CJ. We're on Studio playing some Domination. Looks like we have the Scorpion Evo with extended clip. I probably would put a laser on there as well. I'd much rather have laser over extended clip if I only had to pick one. I don't know the perks, unfortunately, because theater mode is bugging out, but if I learn them before this video goes out, then I will fix this. But if not, oh well, we'll try and learn what they are. EMP and C4, perfectly fine. UAV, Lightning Strike, and a VSAT, also perfectly fine. I actually downloaded the map pack just for this video. So I've not played any of these maps. I'm very familiar with this map because it was in Black Ops 1. But, yeah. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that. Let's take a look. Boom. Alrighty. Starting out. Gonna grab A. Typical move. Now, already, the team is kind of slow to get out of the gate. It's not really a him thing. It's more of a team thing. Because they already capped C way before you guys capped A. So you guys are probably going to have some issues at B. So, nice C4. Very good. But you're just getting slammed from the sides. Not much you really could have done about that. People are just kind of camping. Not going after B, so. Good EMP. Hit a lot of targets. Hopefully you'll start to cap. Turn right. Good. Alright, you're doing pretty good. Very good awareness. Saw the guy in the building. I'm not sure if that UAV came up before you saw him. And I'm not sure either, but I saw it also. Very good. And you get the cap. Awesome. And the kill. And another. Nice work. Look at you. That was a very good sequence. The guy coming up behind you, not much you could have done about that. You didn't have much teammates. Or much teammate support, rather. So that, things happen. But that was a very good sequence. Hopefully you can get this guy capping. Very awful shooting there. Not sure what you were trying to shoot at. If you were trying to shoot at the sniper, it's not that great. Now here, I thought you would have saw the guy in the minimap. I'm actually going to rewind it real quick. Speed that up. I thought I saw something. Yeah, I did see something. Guy shooting right there on your minimap. You choose to go straight across instead and don't engage the guy to the side. That's what screwed you right there. So now you spawn in the way back. I'm not sure if this is like a spawn flip or what. I'm not sure how the spawns really work. Okay, you do have engineer. That's one of your perks. Some bad shooting kind of got you there, but someone came up from behind. When you spawn over there, I mean, it's very close to their spawn, so that's going to happen. Just a guy that you didn't see. So, looking everywhere, looks pretty safe. Turn to your right. Okay, I think you have flak jacket. I think that explosion would have killed you if you did not have flak jacket. Some good, okay shooting. And you get the cap. Nice job. Run for cover, tuck for cover. Good, 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 good. And probably would not have engaged that. You were kind of in too deep as it is. So I guess you didn't really have a choice, because if you would have ran, I think you probably would have died too. You also have scavenger. So I think I figured out your 3 perks: flak jacket, scavenger, and engineer, which are all perfectly fine for domination. I have no issue with that. Hopefully you're going to defend B. Guy shooting. Okay, good. Someone else took care of it. Lightning strike. Okay, so now is here as we'd be pushing up. Nice talking me. I'm hoping you're going to see the guy behind you. The guy behind you. Too late. Yeah. Took a little too much time to recognize the situation. A lot of people spawning in the back, but there was one guy behind you that you didn't really notice. I think if you would have noticed him quicker, well, you probably wouldn't have died. Even though I don't remember if he killed you or not, but someone else did. Good decision to not try and go up there right away, especially with all that gunfighting. You probably just would have died.
Charging EMP. Explosives are hot.
Good C4, but that was a poor engagement, especially because you didn't get the kill. I thought you were going to get the kill, but it looked like he backed off the last second, and to just run in there with no idea of the situation, probably not the best move. You took a gamble, thought he was in the corner, but he wasn't, so. Here's where I would go over to C. I'd start making a push towards C right now instead of B, just because the enemy's spawning over at A right now and not C, so it's pretty much a free cap. Looks like your team's going to be able to get it.
EMP up.
Chuck that EMP.
C locked down. Target spotted. Gone down.
Hopefully. Nice. You might be screwed. Yeah. Too much action in the middle. That's one of those times where you can't really do much about it. Just a whole mess of people. Here's where I'd go for A. Go to pause here. There's a lot of action in B. It looks like you might get B right now, actually, from the way things are cleaning up. But I actually would have gone for A just to force the enemy to come back to either get A while you get B, or if that doesn't happen, you have A and C. Now you can pincer them in B. Just C4 didn't make it. Got one dude climbing up. Too much paying attention to the tower. You already had one teammate climbing up, and if he would have got killed, there's nothing he could have done about it. I'm not sure if he got killed. It looks they're kind of meshed together right now. Yeah, he did get killed. Too much time looking at that tower when you didn't need to, when you had someone else looking at it, even if he was in a very vulnerable position. Alright, so now you got A, good. Now hopefully you can spread back out to C. Don't go out that way, don't go out that way, don't go out that way. Alright. Okay, so see what, I don't know what you're waiting for. That was a good move getting A, because now you hear enemies trying to get A, so now you can take the time, or your team can take the time to go get B, although it looks like they're not really doing that. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but it looks like before you're, yeah, you have two people up here. Absolute waste of time. As soon as he came up, you should have just got out of there. Never think that your teammate is going to be thinking like, oh, I have a teammate up here, I should just leave because we don't need more than that, because they want to do what they want to do, and you should really just kind of figure out what's better for your team. All right, well, he, of course, after that entire speech, he just bailed out, so. So, with submachine guns, I don't think you should even be up there. That seems more like a target finder LMG area or an assault rifle. It's just a care package. I mean, you got it, and it looks like you kept A, so that was okay. Don't worry too much about care package is going down. Noticed a little too late. That sniper's been up there the whole game, it seems like. I'd like to see... Good. I'd like to see a move, which is exactly what you're doing, which is going all the way around and flanking up. Looks like you guys traded B for C. Let's check the score. Okay, well, KD is not super amazing, but you are helping your team a lot. I'm going to pause right here. Pause. There we go. You are helping your team a lot, and it just goes to show, even if you don't have a great KD, you can still be helping the team a lot. Look at this. You're 9-14, but you have more points than the top person on the other team. Okay? I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Some of those deaths could have been avoided, some of them not. But let's see if you guys pick it up in the second half.
Domination.
And go. Go. There we go.
Secure the objectives. Securing C.
So you're savvy to that. Chopper right away. Lock on, come on. There we go. I think he might have dropped it already, but I don't know what that little 360 was. But okay, good awareness here. You're recognizing the flank coming up. Hopefully, good. You get this guy. One more. Very good. Recognizing the flank is coming up. Using your mini-map. Like it. Now you got two more that looks like they spawned back there, so your team might be pushing up a little too far. Bad shooting. You didn't get the kill, but there was another guy waiting for you already. So they're all spawning in the back, which says to me that either that's a really weird spawn or they flipped or something. Either way, that fight right there probably wouldn't have engaged it. You're too far for the... I mean, it was too far away of a target to really capitalize on it unless you nailed it right off the bat. I understand what you were trying to do here. You're thinking that he was going to jump out while you were shooting, but he got the better of you. He thought, or he waited for you to stop and then jumped out. I probably would have tucked to the inside instead of trying to shoot him down and just kind of flung a C4 in his general vicinity and see if I could have got him that way. I'm not a huge fan of like the shooting and hoping that someone comes out thing, mainly because I die to it way too much, because I think, you know, like, oh, you can't see me, so he should stop shooting me, and that never happens. So alright, getting rid of the bouncing Betty. I'm not even sure where that guy was, but we'll never know. Taking down the UAV, always good. Or that was a counter UAV, good. Don't engage any sort of fight that you are not going to be able to hit shots on. You literally needed to land every shot that you just took in order to kill that guy, and you like barely saw him, and now he's onto you. Amazingly, you get the kill. He almost killed you, but that could have ended much more poorly than it did. Never take shots that you know are not going to be very accurate, because it just gives away your position, because he just turned around right away, and you chased. And usually that ends up bad for the chaser. I'm liking this flanking, but it looks like a teammate already got to you. Probably gonna, yeah, you're gonna go for the cap. Good I liked that pre-fire. I did like it. You knew he was coming. You're using your mini-map. That was good pre-fire. This is an example of good pre-fire. So now they're spawning behind you. You recognized it. Very good. And you got the 3-cap. I don't mind a 3-cap in this position, mainly because, you know, maybe you want to extend your lead a little bit, which is fine. Nice little lightning strike. Here I'd start to play a little bit more defensive. Good, but flip it. Okay. Oh, man. You really like that jumping out stuff. Yeah, it's just a bad shot, and you didn't see him. I wouldn't really go for that jumping out stuff unless you know exactly where he's going to be, because it looks like you didn't, and you're just kind of winging it there. Unless you know exactly where they're going to be, don't bother for that. This fight was just some bad shooting. Scratch my ear. So you guys pretty much got them on lockdown right now, which is very good. You're building up that lead. It looks like they're all going to A. You recognize it. Very good. Hopefully you can get a C4 on there. As you watch someone run right past. I mean, he didn't see you, so I ain't going to say nothing. Getting a better vantage point. Good. Very good. You're taking advantage of the enemy's desperation to get a flag cap. But you didn't see this enemy right here. I mean, they were still kind of pouring up from A, so I don't think I would have jumped down just yet. Not... Okay. Not sure what you were going for with that C4, but someone died, so... Alright, you get stuck. You kind of trapped your teammate there, you kind of screwed him. It looks like someone on your team got a warhawk. Oh, wow, yeah, the enemy team is dropping out. But, I mean, it got to a point where it was going to be not possible for the enemy team to come back. Or very, very difficult the way things were going. So this game's pretty much over, so I'm going to give my final notes. I have two things for you. The first is that you need to take it easy, and what I mean by that is that you're trying to do too much at once. At least that's what I think you're trying to do. I have a feeling like you want to be the guy who helps the team a lot, but you make decisions that often get you killed. I think you need to slow down. Just slow down the game for yourself. Give yourself some time to breathe everything in, soak everything in, analyze the situation, and then act instead of just running around like a maniac. There's times, you know, where running around like a maniac is fine, but it's generally not the entire game. You engage in some fights that you probably shouldn't because you're trying to be a hero, and I've been victim of trying to be a hero as well, and it happens, but you gotta fight the urge. The next thing is that you need, and this is a little bit less of a importance, but you need to gamble less with your gunfights. This kind of meshes with the don't be a hero kind of deal. I remember you on 2 occasions jump shotting around a corner trying to kill someone whose location you did not know, and you were just kind of guessing, hoping to get the kill. You don't have to engage every enemy you see, and you don't have to engage those kind of fights. If you do want to engage those fights, approach them more cautiously so that you know, at least that you know where your target is, and you can maybe get some accurate shots on them. But just whizzing around a corner, trying to guess where they are, trying to be a cool dude, it's not really going to get you anywhere unless you know where they are. If they don't see you, and you don't have a clear shot of an enemy, just move on. When you attempt gunfights that you have little to no chance of winning or are very high risk, there's certain death for you somewhere. It might not be on the target that you engage, but it might be from someone else from the side. So somewhere someone is gonna be ready to kill you. On the positive side, you have good awareness. You have very good awareness. I can tell you're using your mini-map a lot, which is crucial to navigating a map. But you need, in response to that whole slowing you down thing, slow down. Let the UAV tick first before you make your move. Don't make your move as the UAV ticks or before it ticks, because then you're not using that information as well as you could. And you also play the objective very hard, which is also good. But I think once you calm down and take in more of your surroundings, you're going to be super, super awesome. It is shut up time for me. Thank you all for watching.